Hello everyone, my name is Elsie, and welcome back to Crystal's Dreamlight Valley. Today we are back in Agrabah to help these guys get rid of these sand dunes and free carpet and all of that fun jazz. So let's see what Jasmine wants us to do currently. Jasmine, could you take a look at this? Aladdin and I found it. We were wondering if you had any idea what it might be for.
That's very sweet.
What is it? Oh, it's like a little necklace? Oh, it's beautiful. The quality of the craftsmanship is exquisite. Now if I remember correctly, this phrasing signifies protection of some sort, but from what? From ancient wind structures? Let's see. There are also mentions of caravans and the bite of the desert's rage. Do you think that could be a reference to sandstorms? Protection against sandstorms? That's perfect. There are those giant whirling veils of sand around Agrabah that are blocking me from exploring. Oh, but there are 3 indentations here that look like settings for gemstones. If we find the 3 missing stones, that might activate the power of the amulet. Great, we've got our next objective then. Thank you so much for your help. Here's the amulet back. Once the stones are found, Aladdin should be able to set them properly. I don't know if we've found any stones yet, but I feel like we've explored everywhere. Let's see. Explore the rooftops near the South Market to find the enchanted gemstones. Okay. Cause yeah, it looks like we don't have any, because we have a whole bunch of stuff, but apparently none of it is what we need. Okay, the rooftops near here. Okay, so we don't want to go too far. Let's see, gems, gems, gems. Where would a gem be? Okay, so I can't go there because I need the amulet for that. Makes sense. I guess this. There's monkeys! Hello, monkeys! Hey, monkeys, any chance you want to hand over the gemstones? Oh! Oh! They won't hand over the gemstones. Would you like some food? Maybe I'm on the right track here. I do have those golden bananas. The monkeys have the enchanted gemstones. Talk to Aladdin about the monkeys. Okay. Aladdin, I spotted the gemstones from the protection amulet. The monkeys up on the rooftops have them. Did Agrabah have troops of monkeys roaming the streets before? No way. They must have moved in and claimed that area of the marketplace after everyone had to flee the sandstorms. What would Abu say about the monkeys? Oh, he'd probably be mad that they're taking food he wants to steal. If Abu had the gemstones, how would you get him to hand them over? Oh, he'd never just hand them over. I'd have to trade for them. Well, they seem to like the shiny gemstones. Maybe we should find something else shiny. Yeah, maybe if we keep cleaning up the marketplace, we'll find something they like better than the gemstones. Like golden bananas? Indeed. Awesome. We are one step ahead, as always. Ta-da! Hey there, monkeys. I know you like your gemstones, but maybe you'd like these shiny golden bananas instead? Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Well, that seems like a better response than before. Here you go. Golden banana. Ah, ah, ooh. Yes, the gemstones. Thank you, monkeys. Beautiful. And apples, apparently. Strange. Alright. Can you fix the amulet for me? Okay, it wasn't easy, but I got those gemstones from the monkeys. Great, let me set them in the amulet. Hey, it worked! I've been tinkering a bit since I moved into the palace. Guess it paid off. I was gonna say, like, are you a jeweler now? Or, like, how do you know how to do this? Put that on, and if Jasmine's correct, you can walk through these huge sandstorms without so much as a scratch. And then on to explore more areas. Yeah, here's hoping we find something about stopping the Windcaller soon. I'm sure we shall. Oh, that's pretty. I hope I get to keep it. Ooh, we get to wear it. Nice, nice. Oh, it gets rid of my t-shirt. Sad. I guess we'll just wear the matching shirt that goes with this hat. Explore the sandstorms. There is a book and some other stuff. Nothing else over there. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Where are you going? Aladdin, I found something in the big sandstorm. Whoa, I hope it wasn't too tough to grab. With the amulet, it was a breeze. Great, you know, slipping in and out of dangerous areas like that, you'd make a pretty good thief. No offense. Oh, I understand the compliment. So, what does it say in the book? Anything about ancient wind magic? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the language it's written in. Well, let's bring it to Jasmine. Maybe she can translate for us. Yes, I'm sure that spending a lot of time locked up in the palace, she probably learned a lot of different things. Can you read this for us? An ancient tome. Jasmine, look at this ancient tome that Aladdin and I found. Is that a good or a bad A good one. It's just a little tricky to read. I think the dialect is different from the ones I've studied. All right, there's a reference to a container and something about alchemy. I just need a little more time. While I do this, could you and Aladdin try repairing the alchemy table from the Artisans District? Then we can meet later. Based on what I'm reading, we're going to need that table, and I should know more about what's in this tome by then. Okay, and where would that be? Hey, how'd the talk with Jasmine go? She's hard at work translating the ancient tome, but she thought you could help me gather some stuff we'll need. Sure, what's on the list? Well, we have to get an alchemy table set up for further crafting. And the table in the Artisans District has definitely seen better days. Guess we're fixing it up. How do you know about alchemy tables? When you grow up on the street, you learn to keep your eyes open. I remember when the Artisans District was really thriving. Every morning there'd be plumes of colorful smoke and the strongest smells. If we're going to repair the table, we'll need to find a cauldron, a crucible, and a base for an alchemy table. And you'd better keep that protection amulet on in case some of the stuff's in the sandstorms. Given how strong those winds are, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the pieces ended up outside the walls of Agrabah. Guess we'd better get to work. I may have some questions for you later, so let's meet back in the Artisans District. Okay, so we are going to go exploring, so let's do a little speed up montage of looking. Okay, so yes, the other pieces that we needed were just outside of the walls, and I also went fishing and found this key. I don't know if it's going to be like the Alice in Wonderland key, that it's like just, you know, special thing to get a extra prize or something, but we'll see. That table looks great. Reminds me of when I was a kid. Every morning, the alchemists would hire the local kids to fetch the ingredients they'd need for the day's work. If you can find some fuel and charcoal from around the marketplace, we can light the braziers and get the alchemy table going. If I remember right, the stalls with yellow awnings usually stocked the supplies that the alchemists used, though they might be a little damaged now. You should be able to grab some fuel from fire pits as well, so keep an eye out. I bet by the time we're done, Jasmine will have translated more instructions on how to deal with the Windcaller. Okay, do I have, that's a black fuel bottle from a stall in the central market, charcoal from any fire pits. Okay, is this a fire pit? Yes, okay. Got that. Alrighty then. There's another fire pit. Central market. I assume the center is this way. Black fuel bottle from a stall. Okay, oh, found something. Yeah, awesome. Oh, it gave us both of them, awesome. Place the fuel and charcoal in the two braziers near the alchemy table. Alright. How have y'all been enjoying your summer? Did you just get out of school? I have a job. I have been out of school for quite a while. But yeah, I'm curious what you've been up to. I just went to my first ever drag show last night. That was super fun. They were amazing. And alright, the alchemy table is all built and the fires have been prepared. What's next? You know, I'm not sure. Why don't we go check in with Jasmine? I bet she's translated more of that ancient tome. Hopefully that'll point us in the right direction. Hold on, Carpet. I promise we're gonna rescue you. Indeed we shall. Alright, what do you got, girl? Jasmine, we've got the alchemy table all set up. Oh, wonderful. I've been examining the ancient tome, and I think I know what we need to do to stop the Windcaller. The first thing we need is a lamp. Like a magic genie lamp? Well, something similar. If I'm right, we can create a lamp that will house the energy surrounding the Windcaller in the same way that a lamp contains a bound genie. Alright, how do we craft it? Well, we'll need gold shards. There was some that was going to be used to decorate the fountain, but the ingots got pulled into the winds and set down with the sandstone deposits. If you can find gold shards and a mold we can pour the gold into, that should do the trick. I'm sure there's a lamp mold in the Artisans District, though it may be buried under the sand. Alright, I can handle that, especially with the protection amulet that I made with Aladdin. And once I have the lamp forged, I'm still not sure. Why don't you come see me once you've made the lamp, and I'll keep studying the ancient tome. Sounds good. I definitely have a lot of shards. Yep, I've got enough of that. Lamp mold buried in the Artisans District. Okay, this is the Artisans District, isn't it? So, where do I need to dig? Let's see. Ah, here's a spot. Got it. Craft the gold lamp. And I have 81 out of 18. Wonder if we can make anything else with those. Probably not. Who knows? Okay, Jasmine, I have the lamp all ready to be enchanted. Marvelous. Are you sure you weren't a genie, Crystal? You're certainly making all our wishes come true. Phenomenal cosmic powers, more like dreamlight powers. Well, I am glad for your powers. Without them, this would be far more difficult. It turns out our genie magic is going to help us. I've translated more of the tome. It says we need wish magic, and it explains that every time a genie grants a wish, there's a chance of a magical remnant or echo. If we can find remnants of the wishes that Aladdin made, we can use them to enchant the golden lamp. The question is, how do we find that? Sounds like it might be a job for some dreamlight magic. Oh, I didn't know you had that sort of power, Crystal. Why don't you talk to Aladdin? He can tell you more about the wishes he made. Okay. Cool. We do work well together, you're right. Hey, Aladdin, can we talk about your experience with wishes? Sure, what do you want to know? Any details you can share would be good. You never know what might lead us to some of the wish magic. Tell me about your first wish. Oh, that one. Not exactly my smartest idea, but I wished to be a prince. I was in an oasis not too far from Agrabah, and Abu and I managed to trick Genie into getting us out of the Cave of Wonders. He was kinda annoyed that we pulled one over on him, so I had to be pretty clear that this was my first wish. Tell me about your second wish. My second wish was a real emergency. I was caught by the guards loyal to Jafar, and they slapped some manacles on me and threw me into the sea. I never would have made it out without Genie's help. To be honest, I barely even remember making the wish, but I'm sure glad Genie saved me. Tell me about your third wish. That was definitely my best wish. We were on a balcony overlooking the city, and I wished for Genie's freedom. Genie didn't believe me at first. I think I was halfway to being a prince again before he really heard what I'd wished. Well, let's get started. Those remnants of Genie's wishes won't find themselves. Okay. Search for a remnant of a first wish. Aladdin's first wish was made in a desert oasis. Okay. This kind of looks like an oasis, but it's probably outside of the city, maybe? An oasis. Ah. Okay. More fishing. And now that it's summer, I do want to go fishing again with my mom and dad. We take the boat out and go fishing, and like we don't actually like keep the fish and like eat them or anything like that. But what is that, mud or something? And I am way too squeamish to actually like touch the worms or the fish. But I like throwing the line out in the water and then pulling the fish up. So you know, I'm participating. Okay, is that gonna be the last one that I do? Probably. What's your guys' favorite summer activity? More mud. I like to ride my bike and take my dog for a walk. And swimming sometimes, but you know. Ooh, that is a ginormous remnant of the first wish. Okay. Cool. And there is a paper over here. I've heard rumors that the water in this quicksand flows from an oasis. I wonder what new forms of fertilizer I can find there. Oh, is that what this is? Fertilizer? Quicksand mud. Though dangerous to gather, this is remarkably useful as a construction resource. Interesting. Okay. Jasmine, I'm trying to track down remnants of Aladdin's second wish. He was underwater when he made it, so I don't think I can really find any of the wish magic hanging around here, but can you tell me any more about this fountain that you were building? Of course, there aren't many sources of fresh water nearby, so Genie used his magic to enchant a reservoir to change seawater to fresh water. The reservoir is almost full, but with the work on the fountain halted, we were never able to pump any water into Agrabah. What work is left on the fountain? It's nearly done. We just have to hook up the pipes. Okay, sounds good. Craft new pipes. Oh, okay. How many pipes? Fountain pipes. Oh, just the one. Okay, okay. Mud and gold shards. Cool, cool, cool. Place the missing pipes. Nope. Okay, and now switch the tiles. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It has like the water flow through when it's correct. That's nice. Huh. Interesting. Okay. And then we've got over here. And then this has to go like that. Alright. We got it! Why isn't the fountain going though? I want it to go. Or, oh, it's filling. Oh, it is filling up. Okay, cool, cool. What are you? Another key. Ancient blue key. Covered in the patina of Stream Age, the key still seems in good condition. Maybe that goes in the other spot that we found? We'll see. There's just one wish left to track down, Crystal. Yeah, what can you tell me about Aladdin's last wish? The wish that freed Genie. You know, if I hadn't already fallen in love with Aladdin, such a selfless act would have made me do so immediately. I wonder where Genie is vacationing now. I suspect someplace far away. The clothes he conjured for himself were unlike any I'd ever seen. He was so happy that as he flew around, he created these lovely lights, almost like the fireworks I saw with Aladdin when we went on our magic carpet ride. Then the lights became these amazing sparks that we used to make our own fireworks. They made the most fabulous colors in the sky. We called it Genie's Joy. I know we didn't use them all. If you can find some, I'm sure we can use them to enchant the lamp. Okay, find some of Genie's sparkles. Look for it somewhere with a view of the palace. Okay, so probably up high somewhere, I would guess. I don't even know where the palace would be. So let us go explore. Aha, there's the palace. Beautiful. Oh, sparkles. Yay! So pretty. Okay, now we put these three together to create the lamp enchantment. Start. Beautiful. I like how it still plays the Ratatouille music, that's funny. Jasmine in the central market, she is over this way. La 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 la. Here you go. Is this gonna suck up the giant Windcaller thingy? Okay, Jasmine, I hope this works. So do I. Now, let me see. The tome said to combine the enchantment and the new lamp in a very particular way. There! We did it, Crystal. With this new lamp, you should be able to remove the barrier blocking the way to the Windcaller and rescue the magic carpet. Well, no time like the present. Let's go find our missing textile friend. Ooh, look at it go. Yep, just like a genie. Oh, and they all disappeared. Wonderful, wonderful. And yay, he's free! Oh, don't get pinned under there. That thing looks like it's gonna fall down. Hooray! Crystal, you did it! I'm so happy the magic carpet's safe again. Thank you. We all did it together. You're right. Things are always easier when you have friends to help out. Now, we only have the Windcaller to deal with. I think you should work with Aladdin on that. Though the way's been cleared, I'm sure the winds up high are intense, and Aladdin's a much more experienced flyer than I am. The three of you will have to head up to the top of the wind swirl, and then hopefully we can put an end to this whole mess. Okay. Carpet Diem. Alrighty, here we go. Whee! How fun. Except not fun. I would be absolutely terrified. Not a big fan of heights and whatnot. Return to the Windcaller. Oh, use your pickaxe to destroy each of the crystals. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff going on here. He's actually here, that's funny. But yes, the whole reason that we are trying to get Aladdin is so that we can do Cheshire's quests to get the uncrafting table, so that we can uncraft our popcorn buckets that we've made, so that we can recraft them, so that we can get the handheld versions. Because they just introduced the handheld versions this year instead of last year, which is annoying. But yes, they are very adorable, so I want them. Oh my goodness, why did it glitch? I can't see. What the heck? It's glitching. Move it, Cheshire. I can't get over there unless I do this, probably. Come on. Maybe it's not a fishing spot. Maybe it's just like a pool or something. Oh, here we go. Maybe. There we go. Just had to get it in the right spot. Okay. And now we do. Make it a ramp. Awesome. Hey, you monkey. Hello. Oh, How did you get up here? Why are you here? Alright. Got the blue one. Doop. Move the barrel. Oh, okay. Got more bananas to give to the monkey, and then maybe he will help us get to the last one. Or do we have the last thing? No. Okay. Monkey, are you hungry? Will you help me? Ah, yes, he's hoarding the last piece of wood. I kind of need that plank you've got. How about a trade for another golden banana? Pleasure doing business with you. Wonderful. And off we go. Ooh, teal. That's my favorite color. Yay! Oop, the whole thing's gonna fall down. Ooh, don't hurt anybody down there. Whoa. Oh, hold that. You're just gonna leave me up here, man. Yay! Crystal, thanks to your help, we did it! It was definitely tricky up there, but now Agrabah can start getting back to normal. I couldn't have done it without you and Jasmine, and we couldn't have done it without you. So, what's next? Are you ready to visit Dreamlight Valley with me now? I better make sure everything's settled down here first. But why don't you talk to Jasmine? She definitely deserves a break. She's been so worried since this whole mess started. True, the fountain is done, and the people of Agrabah are safe. She deserves to relax.
Gotta run.
Jasmine, how are you feeling? I'm so relieved it's finally over. I keep running over a list in my mind of what the people of Agrabah need to be safe in. I think it's finally completed. Yeah, and now I think you deserve a well-earned vacation. Why don't you come visit Dreamlight Valley with me? There are a lot of people that miss you and haven't seen you since the beginning. I promise you'll start to remember once you get there. It's strange, but I feel like everything you're saying is true and right. Is there somewhere for Aladdin and I to stay? Not right now, but that can be the first thing we do when we arrive. Then I'd be happy to go. Thank you. I just need to say goodbye to my father and Raja first. Sounds good. Awesome. So Jasmine's gonna come first, and then we're gonna get Aladdin after. Cool, cool, cool. And I guess we can put them in the dunes in Eternity Isle, since they are used to sand and whatnot, maybe. And the Cave of Wonders is there. Jafar is also there, but you know, that's fine. Ursula and Ariel are getting along just fine. They stay out of each other's way. Okay, what would be a good place for them? Well, I mean, is there room in the Oasis? That would be nice, so that they're not, so that, like, they have the option to go to sand if they want to, but they don't have to. Yeah, this little area down here by the water, this seems really nice. Let's make this a little house for them, huh? How big is it? Aladdin, oh, it's like a tower. Cute. Why, Crystal, do my eyes deceive me? Or are Jasmine and Aladdin coming back to the valley? I'd be pleased as punch to help you get their house together again. Let's build them a home for 20 grand. Oh my, this might not be a whole palace like an Agrabah, but it's in a neighborhood full of friendly faces. Cute. I like it. Welcome, Jasmine. Yay! Look at her in all her beautiful glory. And her feet inside of the tile. Oh, Crystal, I'm starting to remember all the marvelous times I had here with my friends. Do you think they remember me? Definitely. If they were affected by the forgetting, that doesn't mean they can't regain lost memories. Thank you, Crystal. This is such a gift. Having you and Aladdin back is a gift, too. Now, you relax, make yourself at home, and I'll have Aladdin here with you shortly. Indeed. And I think it's very funny how basically all of my princess voices and all of my guy voices are very, very similar. But you know. Wow, Agrabah looks almost as good as new. Yeah, you really helped with all the sandstone deposits. I buried what's left of the Windcaller crystals out in the desert, so hopefully nobody will stumble onto it again. And the Sultan will deal with the fractured stone around the central market. So, you ready to come and visit Dreamlight Valley? Yes, Carpet and I are ready to head there now. Abu's gonna stay in Agrabah for a while and keep the Sultan company, but he might join us later. Abu is friends with the Sultan? That's a surprise. Are you kidding? They're best pals now. The Sultan loves hiding treasures for Abu to find, and Abu loves pretending that he gives them back. Don't worry, once a month I clear out his favorite hiding spots and return everything. Well, the valley will be waiting for him when he's ready, but let's get you and Carpet back for now. Great, I know Carpet will be excited to spend some time with you after you helped save Agrabah. Is Carpet actually like a thing that I can talk to? So he doesn't want me to fix the market? Or like, why do I have all of this stuff? Welcome, Aladdin. We had to do it actually in the valley for whatever reason. Da, 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 da. Hello, sir, and your baggy pants. Whoa, now that I'm back here, I realize how much I miss this place. I feel like I've got a lot to catch up on. Anything you missed in particular? The food! Don't get me wrong, I love the food in Agrabah, but when you grow up scraping for just a loaf of bread, having so much amazing food to choose from is incredible. Hey, is my old friend Mr. McDuck still here? Absolutely, his shop is open and stocked if you want to treat yourself to something. Great, I seem to remember discussing treasure hunting with him. Once I'm settled in, I'll have to go see him and catch up. And you should feel free to hang out with Carpet. After I explained how you helped rescue him, he's keen to spend some time with you. Cool, I'll take a picture with him to give him a proper Dreamlight Valley welcome as well. I'll leave you to get settled in, Aladdin. Just remember, if there's anything you need, just let me know. Definitely, and again, thanks, Crystal. Carpet.
Wonder what wishes these villagers have made.
So, is he like a companion? Must be. Wow! That's so cool. Hello, Carpet. Oop, he's flying. He's flying. Oh, okay, so yeah, he's just a oh, I can pet him? That's funny. Okay, so... yeah, what the heck am I gonna do with all of this junk? I guess I just gotta find somewhere to put it. I think that is about a good spot to wrap up today's episode. So if you could like the video, I would really appreciate it. If you would like to join in the hobby ever after, be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time where we will be doing some more Cheshire Cat quests to hopefully get the uncrafting table. Alrighty, I'll see you later. Bye-bye!